In the last video, we did a brief overview of the crimes of Jeffrey Epstein, so check that out if you missed it. In today's video, we'll be discussing how Trump's public statements about Epstein and his relationship with him has changed over the last 25 years. We'll also be looking at some of the strongest evidence to date that suggests that Trump and Epstein were not merely acquaintances, they were close friends, shared intimate secrets, and that Trump knew exactly what kind of person Jeffrey Epstein was and never reported him to the authorities. I'm Peter E. Watts, and you're watching Pro-Democracy News. We the people is not just an ideal to make us feel patriotic. It's a declaration that at the core of our nation, at the core of our democracy, it's the voice of the people that determines our future. In November 1992, Donald Trump held a party at Mar-a-Lago, and one of his guests was none other than Jeffrey Epstein. The following video is from the NBC archive footage. Take a look. In 1993, Epstein attended Trump's wedding to Marla Maples. During that same year, he was also seen with Epstein at the opening of a restaurant. This footage was originally aired on CNN in July of this year and later picked up by Inside Edition. Take a look.
Donald Trump's wedding to Marla Maples in 1993 was a grand affair at the Plaza Hotel in Manhattan. The guest list was a who's who of the rich and famous, and among them was none other than Jeffrey Epstein. There he is, in a newly unearthed photo, entering the reception hall.
We know that Trump and Epstein were friends during this period. This is really the first time that it's actually been reported that Trump invited Epstein to his wedding.
The photos were uncovered by CNN. They also discovered this new image from that same year. It's Trump with Epstein at the opening of a restaurant. Trump's children, Eric and Ivanka, are also there. And here's Trump chatting with Epstein at a Victoria's Secret fashion show in 1999. Melania is there. This was after he divorced Marla Maples and before he and Melania got married.
According to a recent ABC article by Catherine Falders, James Hill, Will Staken, and Peter Charulambous, Trump took at least 8 flights on Epstein's private jet between the years 1993 and 1997, according to flight logs released by the Justice Department. In 1997, Trump was photographed with Epstein at a Victoria's Secret Angels party. Epstein was also photographed with Trump at Mar-a-Lago that same year. In 2000, Trump and Melania were photographed at Mar-a-Lago with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. According to Social Security records submitted to the court during Virginia Guthrie's defamation case against Maxwell, Guthrie was employed at Mar-a-Lago in 2000. Guthrie accused Maxwell of recruiting her while she was working as a locker room attendant at Mar-a-Lago in 2000. And in bringing her to Epstein's house for a massage. She said that she eventually became a teen sex slave to Epstein beginning at the age of 17. In a 2002 New York Magazine article by Landon Thomas Jr., Trump was asked about Epstein, and this is what he said, quote, "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it, Jeffrey enjoys his social life," end quote. Here's a few takeaways from that article. Number 1, Trump knew Epstein for 15 years, which means they would have met sometime in the late 1980s. 2, Trump believed Epstein was a terrific guy. 3, Trump acknowledged that Epstein liked younger women. In a recent article in the Wall Street Journal by Khadija Safjar and Joe Palazzolo, they report about a letter in the early 2000s that Donald Trump gave to Jeffrey Epstein when Epstein turned 50.
The Wall Street Journal published a piece with this striking headline. Jeffrey Epstein's friend sent him bawdy letters for a 50th birthday album. One was from Donald Trump. Now, their friendship, you'll recall, went back decades. The article details a moment from 2003 and some of the letters that Epstein's one-time girlfriend and accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, gathered for a birthday tribute album. According to the Wall Street Journal, pages from the album are among documents examined by Justice Department officials who investigated Epstein and Maxwell. The paper, citing people who have reviewed the pages. Here's the passage about then-citizen Trump's letter. Quote, this is from the Wall Street Journal. The letter bearing Trump's name, which was reviewed by the Journal, is bawdy, like others in the album. It contains several lines of typewritten text framed by the outline of a naked woman, which appears to be hand-drawn with a heavy marker. A pair of small arcs denotes the woman's breasts, and the future president's signature is a squiggly Donald below her waist, mimicking pubic hair. The letter concludes, "Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." Now, the president's denial. Quoting again from the Wall Street Journal, in an interview with the Journal on Tuesday evening, Trump denied writing the letter or drawing the picture. "This is not me. This is a fake thing. It's a fake Wall Street Journal story," he said. "I never wrote a picture in my life. I don't draw pictures of women," he said. "It's not my language. It's not my words."
By now, a few things should be abundantly clear. Number one, Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were not just friends, they were close friends. Number two, according to Trump, he and Epstein shared a secret. Number three, the handwritten drawing in the letter indicates that Trump felt it was entirely okay to make lewd sexual innuendos about women to Epstein. In the years that followed, there was an apparent fallout between Trump and Epstein. It's less certain the exact reason for their fallout or when it happened. The reason I say less certain is that Trump and the White House have changed their story as to what led to the fallout. According to a PolitiFact article by Madison Zopek and Gabrielle Lazor, on July 23rd, White House Communications Director Stephen Chuna told CNN that Trump kicked out Epstein from Mar-a-Lago for being a creep. 5 days later, on July 28th, Trump told golfers on his property that the reason for the rift between Epstein and himself was that Epstein stole young women from him who worked at his spa in Long Beach. PolitiFact goes on to say that in 2019, the Washington Post reported that both Trump and Epstein had bid on an oceanfront mansion in 2004. Trump outbid Epstein. The last video I'm going to show is a small portion of a 2017 interview Jeffrey Epstein had with Michael Wolff of the Daily Beast. In it, you will hear Epstein talk about how Donald Trump viewed their friendship.
He is charming. He is able to convince people. So he tells everybody what they want to hear.
So how do you know this?
That's what it's right.
He has a sense of humor. He can be funny.
He's right. His ability to sell. It's very much like Clinton. Both Bill and Donald have the ability to go over to a fat, ugly woman, say, "You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen."
So you probably know he had a scalp reduction because he had the same male pattern model that we all have.
He's not even horrible human being. He does nasty things to his best friends' wives. Anyone who first tries to gain your trust and then uses it in bad things. That's how it works.
Here are two takeaways from this interview. Number one, according to Epstein, he was Donald Trump's closest friend for a period of 10 years. Number two, by the time of this interview in 2017, Epstein had some pretty harsh criticisms of Donald Trump. In summary, by their own admission and a long history of evidence, including video footage, pictures, and interviews, it is evident that for 10 or more years, Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were close friends and knew each other well. This very likely included knowledge they may have had about each other's crimes. This also means that the longer Attorney General Pam Bondi keeps the Epstein files hidden, and refuses to fully release relevant pages from those files, the more it leads the American public to believe that there is incriminating evidence about Donald Trump in those files. Attorney General Bondi, it's time to release the files. Before you go, if you'd like to see more of this content, please subscribe to this channel. You can find the subscribe button underneath the video and it's completely free. We're living in a time when critical coverage of President Trump and his administration is being targeted and scapegoated to deflect attention from their abuse of power, misconduct, and failure to lead. By subscribing, you're supporting independent voices dedicated to holding power accountable. Together, we can ensure that truth isn't silenced. Hitting subscribe goes a long way in making this possible. Thank you.